Time now 6:06. One of the biggest elections we were keeping an eye on yesterday, a decision made by you at home in Madison County. The incumbent mayor of the city of Madison, Paul Finley, re-elected to another 4 years in office.
This time he didn't have to be a challenger. I mean, he was the incumbent. Joining us right now is the mayor. Mayor Finley, good morning. Congratulations to you.
Well, good morning and thank you. It feels great.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Well, you know, it's a long day yesterday, and it's one that each hour is like a dog year. But you know, in the end, it just feels really good when you come back out. I'm so proud of our city and so proud to be continue to be a part of it.
Let's ask you this pretty simple question, but what do you attribute your victory to mainly?
You know, I think there's a confidence in our administration that we are looking out for Madison. You know, the biggest thing you hear in every election I've been in is managing growth, and and I think one of the things we're going to have to do a better job of is continuing to push information out to our community to understand how we're doing that. Everyone, and it's a great problem to have as the mayor. Everyone wants to live here, and because of that, you know, we're stretched to the limits in every facet. So it's a neat problem to have as a mayor, but one that we're going to continue to work on.
Mayor Finley, you recently brought up, as we're dealing with coronavirus, what's the specific potential for the city of Madison as far as smart growth is concerned when you're talking about that? I know we've added the Trash Panda Stadium. We've got a bunch of stuff in the works right now, but how do you do it and do it carefully given where we stand right now as a pandemic?
Yeah, well, one of the things that was really neat to see yesterday was how many people came to vote in Trash Panda gear, which was great to see. You know, I think that entire facility was built around bringing people together. You know, we listened 4 years ago to Madison talk about needing a multi-use venue, someplace that gave families, you know, more opportunity to do things together in Madison. And then when we were able to secure the Trash Pandas, it tied two things together. You know, we were set up for so much success. So part of what we need to do as a city is work with Ball Corps, Ralph and Lisa Nelson, which have been great, have put together an incredible team, and come back out of this pandemic next year when that vaccine is there and turn that facility into what it truly was going to be this year.
Yeah, and you touched on this. When you're talking about bringing people together during this pandemic, we got to ask you about that carnival again in town and at Toyota Field. The move to have the carnival has been criticized. You know that. Some Madison County officials even voicing some concerns about a potential spike within the next 10 to 21 days. How concerned should we all be in that?
Well, and I think one of the things that's lost on in someone like a Dale Strong who's been critical of that is that we've been having events the entire summer at Trash Panda Stadium. And they have focused on making sure that we're safe and doing the things that we talked about. You know, David Spillers, when we were up there last week, talked about the fact that if we do the right things, stay socially distanced, you know, continue to sanitize, and that's what they're doing with each one of those rides, that we can move through things together. You know, the problem they're having in some of these areas where, you know, the bars, you know, there's a bunch of people together with no masks too close together. That's not happening at these events. So I think part of what we need to continue to do is listen to what the authorities tell us and do it in a smart way. If we continue to do that, mask up, sanitize, we can still do things. You know, but football games where everybody's screaming and yelling, that's going to be an area of concern if everybody's too close together.
All right, Mayor Finley, we've got less than 30 seconds left. I know a big concern right now is the Labor Day holiday right around the corner. We're expecting more people to gather in larger groups. What's your message? What can you say to people ahead of time?
You know, my message is continue to do what you've done to get us to this point. You know, we've brought our numbers down in this area. We need to continue to do that. You can go see folks, but you need to do it socially distanced with masks. I saw so many people doing it yesterday when they voted. And again, I want to thank Madison residents. You know, I had a great opponent, great family. I'm very proud to be the mayor and continue to work hard for our community, and we'll continue to work hard to make sure we can all come back together the way we want to.
So congratulations once again, the newly re-elected mayor of the city of Madison, Paul Finley. Thanks for joining us, especially in the morning after the big night of the election. Thanks so much.
You bet you guys. Thank you.
All right, thank you. It is 6:11 right now.